his intentions to leave the Azimio One Kenya coalition. The party members are now asking the former vice president to rethink his decision and rejoin the Azimio coalition. This comes after Kalonzo named his running mate, stating clear that he will be on the ballot come August 8th. Look Up TV's Brian Mwai spoke to lawyer Dunstan Omari on Kalonzo's possible options and his next move. Take a look.
If Oka had not been messed up under this legal situation, I would have convinced my brother Gideon to be my running mate.
In the political arena, he has been branded a watermelon based on his quickness to change his political stand, something that has been evident, especially with the moves the former vice president has been making, with the latest being leaving Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition and choosing to go all the way to the presidency by naming his running mate Andrew Sunkuli. However, his party has called on him to reconsider his decision to vie, urging him to exhaust all dispute resolution mechanisms within the coalition.
But what we have decided and we have discussed as leaders is that, you see, the country is greater also than Wiper itself. And because we had already agreed to work under the Azimio One Kenya Alliance, that maybe it is time that we exhaust all the options that were available under the Azimio One Kenya Alliance, because there is a dispute resolution mechanism under that alliance. So we are asking our party leader that we do reconsider the possibility of having further discussions on this coalition arrangement.
Lawyer Dunstan Omari says Kalonzo's move in the political arena is calculated to help him raise his demand ahead of the August polls, adding that wherever he goes, he guarantees a large chunk of the lower eastern vote.
The politics of Kalonzo seems to be mesmerizing both parties. The other day, William was very, very close to Kalonzo. Tomorrow, Kalonzo has taken this direction. So Kalonzo has perfected the chameleonic type of politics, which Azimio and the Kenya Kwanza are trying to catch up with, because he is the decider of this election. 2022, wherever Kalonzo will go, adds on top 2 million votes, and the margin between the two people might not be more than 1 million. So is Kalonzo not the person to decide?
Calls from his soldiers to return to Azimio will be looked at as something that will put him in a difficult position for someone who has made clear his stand to vie. But Omari argues that Kalonzo, being the politician that he is, his coming back could bring about fresh negotiations on what he should get in return, stressing on the fact that if he continues with this presidential bid, the former vice president will spoil the win for both sides of the political divide.
Kalonzo might be going to create a runoff. His value after the runoff, after the results are out, will be 1 million times more. The way people underrate him, if he creates a runoff, what will be his condition?
I want to be the deputy.
That's what I'm saying. It is possible. Kalonzo has held the two like this. They can't escape from him. They must beg him. And I don't think he will accept he has a trump card after the results are announced. Anybody who will go with 1 million votes, that automatically will go to a runoff. And that is Kalonzo.
Dunstan Omari says Kalonzo's hard to get game is simply helping him position himself politically.
Kalonzo is stage managing every step to raise his value. He has told you, make noise like this. The same day, we are seeing Kalonzo in Ukambani taking care of cattle. A few hours, he's with President Moi, he's with President Uhuru Kenyatta in London.
With his running mate submitting the signatures to the IEBC, adamant that the former vice president will be on the ballot, and his party calling on him to reconsider his presidential bid and return to the Azimio One Kenya coalition, Kalonzo Musyoka seems to be the man at the crossroads, trying to weigh which side has his interest at heart. Brian Mwai, Look Up TV, Nairobi.